es tiro libre indirecto, tiro libre indirecto, tiro libre indirecto, ¡gol! ¡La tocó! ¡La tocó!
¡La tocó! ¡La tocó! ¡La tocó! ¡La tocó! ¡La tocó! ¡La tocó! ¡La tocó el arquero! ¡La tocó el arquero!
¡Gol! Pero de tiro libre lo empata, nos hace soñar. José Paolo Herrero nos dice que estamos. Quiere el Nacional, la casa de la selección. Perú 1, Colombia 1. Comenta en Movistar Deportes. ¡Gol! ¡Peruano! ¡Ganamos! ¡Ganamos! ¡Era hoy, Ramón! ¡Era hoy, Ramón! ¡Te dije! ¡Siempre hay una primera vez! ¡Siempre hay una primera vez! Y ha ganado bien, ha ganado con juego, ha ganado poniéndola abajo.
You know, it really sucks going out like that, man. 2 incredible games. One first game against Denmark, penalty missed. They took their chance. They got the 3 points. Props to Denmark for taking those points. Props to them for winning the game and actually taking their chance. But after the 2 games that Peru played, man, going out like that is just so heartbreaking and shattering after seeing them create so many chances, play until the last second with every single fiber in their body going into their game. And and yes, Peru were very, very, very unlucky. From the first game, goalkeeper played very well. They missed a couple chances here and there. And yes, you can't say, oh, that's luck or that's maybe lack of skill, lack of finishing and all that. It just depends how you look at it. And then in the France game, of course, we also had a bit of unlucky things. We saw the long shot from Aquino hit the post, go off the bar. We saw a couple shots, a Guerrero shot right straight to the keeper. That's lack of finishing. And then we also saw the Kylian Mbappe goal, which was actually a deflection from the Rodriguez, the center back for Peru. The Rodriguez kind of tried to slide tackle and intercept the ball, and it went under him and it bounced up, and Kylian Mbappe was just there to finish for an easy tap in. And that game against France really bothers me, because if that tap-in didn't go in, France wouldn't have gone to park the bus. And I can't understand. I don't want to make this video about France because it's not about France, but I don't understand how a team like France can go into park the bus against Peru with the superstars that they have, with the talent that they should have, the caliber of players that they have, and the standard that they should be playing at. Why are they parking the bus? Like, I'm just trying to see what they were thinking there. Did it work? Yes, congrats to them. Cool, great. They got the result. They got the 6 points. They're on to the next round. Did they do the right things? Yes. Are they playing well? No, France is not playing well whatsoever. A penalty from Griezmann that never happened in the Australia game. A lucky own goal from the Australian center back or whatever it was, and then a tap, and then the tap in for Kylian Mbappe, and people are already saying France is great. Like, come on, dude. That France game against Peru was a very balanced game. Peru literally showed up twice, back-to-back games, played amazing football, played great attacking football, but they didn't really park the bus at all during those 2 games. And they just showed their true colors, you know. Like, Luis Advíncula, the right back for Peru, in my opinion, was the player of the tournament for Peru, the best player that they had throughout both games, and he was just fantastic. But seeing this team with their age, Paulo Guerrero, 34 years old, I believe he is. He's gone after this World Cup, so that's that. We have a center back that's leaving, Alberto Rodriguez. He's gone. He's like 33, I think, 34, maybe 32. I don't know, something like that. He's gone as well. We have another center back that can take a spot, Santa Maria, the one who came on at halftime, so that's just fine. We're not going to have problems there. But apart from that, everyone else in the starting 11 is literally the future, guys. We have players, well, when I say we, I mean Peru. We have players that are anywhere from 20 to 25 years old, who still have 2 or 3 World Cups left in them. And these kids are going to be, they have so much potential with the level that they play at. the finishing aspect that they're missing over the next 4 years. They have the Copa America, I believe, next year or maybe the year after that, and then they have a World Cup again in 4 years if they do manage to qualify, which I believe if we manage to qualify this last time, we will definitely qualify this next time even better, because we changed our whole lineup halfway through the qualifier. So we have this same lineup and we develop our players and get our players to play to a level which we know they can and get them to finish the ball. We are going to see a very, very good Peru team in the next couple of years, and I'm telling you guys that seeing your team play at the World Cup, seeing the team, seeing the country you were born in play at the World Cup, seeing them build up to this moment from the qualifiers to screaming for goals to screaming free kicks, celebrating all this, watching this with your family and seeing them go to the World Cup and show up, play well, but not get a result is so heartbreaking. But at the same time, it makes me so happy that I finally got to see this team of talented players play at a high level and somewhere where the world can see them, and hopefully they all get signed into big clubs in Europe. Overall, do I think Peru deserved more? Yes, I think they did. I think they deserved at least a draw in one of the 2 games. I think they deserved a win against Denmark. Is it their own fault at the end of the day? Yes. Did other teams take their chances? Yes. So at the end of the day, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying Peru were... I mean, I am saying it because I want to think that way, but at the same time, I'm being fair, I'm being reasonable, I'm not being closed-minded, I'm not being stubborn. And also, I just wanted to say this one thing, because people are over here like saying, oh, France is going to win the World Cup, Germany's going to win the World Cup, because you're just it bothers me so much when people look at team sheets and just say, oh my god, this team is so good. When you look at Argentina lost 3-0 against Croatia today. They have Aguero, Dybala, Higuain, Messi. These guys are incredible players, and they can't put a goal past Croatia, which is ridiculous when you think about it. And it's the same thing with France. You know, they have these great, fantastic players, but they're not playing at the level that they should. N'Golo Kante, literally, if N'Golo Kante wasn't on that team, France would have probably got him broken down a couple more times, and possibly could have conceded, because N'Golo Kante was fantastic for France today. Back to the point where what I was saying, when you see your own team that you watch for so long playing the World Cup, it's your own team. So if you're from USA and you watch USA for the past couple years qualifying for the World Cup, and you see them go to the World Cup and you're so excited to watch them, that passion, that happiness that you get of watching them in the World Cup play at the highest level and seeing other people talk about them as well, it's unexplainable to someone who isn't passionate about the sport and isn't passionate about their country. Like, if I'm talking to someone who mainly watches basketball or football and doesn't understand how national teams are so much different than club teams, they won't understand and comprehend the passion and happiness you feel for your own sport and for your country, representing you and millions of other people in the tournament. I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'm gonna edit this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys did enjoy the edit I did in the beginning of the video, man. I'm just really happy with how my team played, and I'm excited for the future. Even though I was a bit sad today, even though I think we deserved more, even though I think this World Cup could have gone way better for us, I know that this is the beginning of an incredible Peruvian side.
¡Vamos adelante! ¡Hoy día! ¡Vamos Perú!